everybody. Welcome to the LeelaVersity, the place where you and me learn stuff together. Or sometimes I have a little head start, but we're like exploring stuff that's going on out there in the world of YouTube, and we're trying to figure out how we could get our music looking good up there, or our content, or whatever it is we're doing, right? So, sweet! Just came from a really cool demo of Ambiente Room Simulator at Jade's, and after this we've got a premiere from Stay Tuned, and where I've sent you in our redirect is to Thomas Christ's album launch. Woohoo! The long-awaited Hollow and Chosen of God. So cool. Let me say hi to y'all real quick, and then we're gonna get to work, because work is good. Especially when it's the work that you do to make your creative stuff come to life. Jim Shannon in here. Leenie Perez, Criminalini, my sister in crime. So nice to see you. Gary Hubbs, my weather bro. And other things we won't talk about. Clayton Von Kluge, one of my favorite collaborators right there. Yahoo! Thomas Christ, the very person whose album we're going to be seeing right after this. So cool. Zelensky's in the house. So nice to see you. Ooh, jab yourself with the needle. Sounds gross. Sith Vasquez in the house. All right, Sith. Sith is driving and lurking. You can join me on YouTube. I mean, you're already joined me, but if you'd like to join in a financially giving sort of way, you can click this little link, or if you want to connect with me on the socials and all the things right here, this link tree, it's either that thing up in the corner or this little link down here. Covered by CQ in the house. Hello. I forgot to comment on your last video. Right? Heathen Granny. A no King's Day. That's what we're gonna call it here. Alright. I say, and I see by the numbers that many more of you are lurking, and I'm sure some people will be watching on the replay. This is fun stuff. So, and by the way, if you were here yesterday and you noted that I could not load samples from my files into BAM, guess what? As soon as I shut it down and reopened it, it worked again. I have got a video in the works, a short video. It'll be under 10 minutes, and it will be to show you how to drag stuff into BAM. So if you've bought BAM and you think that it would actually be worth something if you could drag files and stuff into it, then watch my cool little video. Nice. Now we're bringing in the star of the show, my girl Isla, the iPad. We'll see if the pie comes in. Hey, Robbie Stingle, welcome. Whee! Hi, I'm in the corner. But it's okay, because I can still learn and teach in the corner. Throw some beavers in the chat for Robbie. The pies, she's refusing to come to her what do we want to call this? Her star turn chair. She's not sitting there. She must be mad at me. That's okay. Let's go to work. So, what I've come to talk about today is Superimpose V. I'm going to, let's see, I'm pretty sure that it's still free. iOS App Store. Yep, free. Offers in-app purchases. So that's something, you guys. It's like why would you pay for all of that if you could just make it for free? And there's actually so much good stuff involved. So I'm gonna go to the App Store and let's just quickly find out what is going on with that. You can really, it's really surprising how much. Well, here's my massive glasses. Oh, no, there's my regular glasses. Semtex Cow, my friend. All right, Superimpose V. Let us find out what we are talking about. I've covered this a bunch of times, but I feel like it really, like right now, for one, there's some belt tightening going on because prices are going up and everything. So you may not have the money you had before, right? Or simply you may just not wish to share your money with people who are going to take some of it every month in order to give you something. So LumaFusion, of course, you buy straight up, but it still does have like a cat weed for the pie. Anyway, let's open this puppy up. Superimpose V. Powerful video editing made easy. Superimpose V isn't your average video editor. It offers advanced features like multi-track editing, tons of customizable effects, and animation for a professional touch. You can edit videos, images, audio, and text on multiple tracks. And the most important thing, I think, is that you can take your bottom layer and move it up. You can put things underneath the base layer that you first set out. And that is something I've not been able to do. Maybe it's possible to do on other apps, but I haven't been able to. So let's continue. Stack effects and animations for unique results. And see, this is how we get the kind of results that you wish you were going to get from CapCut, except you don't feel like paying their inflated price that they just pumped it up to after they ended your subscription. I know Thomas went through this, and I know so did I, and I did not re-up my subscription. I said, no, screw you guys. No. I'm not gonna, not that I wouldn't give my data to China for something I wanted bad enough, but I ain't gonna give it to them, pay for the privilege, after they screwed me like that. So use masks for precise editing, including green screen and more. Track objects in videos and adjust speed for dynamic effects. And you have like ramps, all kinds of insanity, right? Yes, definitely, Thomas, when you find a good substitute, talk to me. Exactly. I can't afford to pay anything right now. That's just how it is. Track objects in videos and adjust speed for dynamic effects. Animate your text with elegant animations, and then take a picture. Then just take a screenshot of one frame, and there's your thumbnail. It's so cool. So access royalty-free photos, videos, music, and GIFs. So much. There's so much content for a free app. Export your creations in various formats, including GIFs. Even basic editing is powerful. Split, trim, rotate, and freeze clips with ease. Apply color effects, blurs, distortions, and more. Enhance audio with EQs, filters, and transitions. All these things. Yeah, she is kind of a cow pie, isn't she? So it integrates with Superimpose X for photo editing within your video project. Oh, wicked. And see, look at that. 4.7 reviews on the App Store. So let's just go back to Superimpose V. And I say, let's just go to stock. We'll find some kind of stock intro video. And we're going to find a song somewhere and make a video for it. Oh, I love these. Intro. Nice. See, all you need is just one picture, and we can always remove this later, right? Boom. And then so now that we're here, let's find a song. So everything you want is in this green plus. Oh, hey, my cursor's working today. Wonder share, eh? So green dot. Now look, all the things you can do with green dot. Photo video layer, which once again, your photo video layer is, we'll just click it, is your photos, all kinds of videos. Here's all my videos. There's my photos, there's my favorites, my selfies, all these, like any kind of, if you have a folder full of your own stuff. Then there's stock, custom. So custom size, this is just nothing. It's like you could just open it with a color, with a gradient, with you can make it any size. You have your mask library, which is something you add to, or from your files. Perfect. But let's go back to stock. Let's add one more thing, video. I kind of like this. I'm just going to throw this in. You're close to declaring winter over here on the wet coast. No, I still actually like BAM. Especially when I dragged my own stuff in. My music, the thing I made yesterday is starting to sound really cool. I'm actually going to get a song out of that. Are you shocked? I am. Now the pie's in my lap. You can't see her, but she is controlling the show with her mind. So see, look, now we've got, I wonder how this will look. So it put it right on top because we were back there. So if I would have had my cursor here, it would have added it up there. Now I'm going to show you that cool thing. So imagine you say, I want that intro thing on top. I don't want it on the bottom. Watch this. I dragged it underneath. Is that the easiest thing you have ever seen? So as you can see, doesn't seem to be, let's make sure that this is full sized. So the way you make sure is, where is this transform? Transform. So you choose transform. And then put fill. Right on. Now everything is the right size. So this intro, we can't see what's underneath it. So let's see. Let's try a blending mode. So the way you do a blending mode, you just click. You click the one on top. And then you've got split, blend, opacity, transform, preset effects, clip mask, edit mask, track, replace, duplicate, copy, superimpose X, and delete. So going back, we're going to choose blend, and it offers all these different blending modes. So let's find out if any of them are any good. Oh, the screen, that looks really cool. But let's just go through some of them. Overlay, nope, that's not going to work. Darken's not going to work. Lighten, seems like it will work. Color dodge does give you kind of that low. It'd be metal, so welcome. The Falcro do feel welcome. Hard light. Wow, that looks pretty cool too. Difference looks cool. Wonder how that would look, because that's going to look cool. I think I'm going to leave it. Exclusion. I like difference. So now what we're going to want to do is, because if you watch this, it's going to be kind of, boo. It just kind of, it doesn't, it's a little jarring. So let's dissolve out this top. So the way we did that, once again, so see the little tiny dots, these little tiny triangles at the beginning and the end of each clip. This is transition. Wow. And you can apply it to, you can, if you want to click this container. Hey, Bonbon, so nice to see you. So if you want to click this, you can click apply to all transitions. Of course, there has to be more transitions. But if there were more places, if you had like just made an entire video and you wanted the same transition, you could just choose one, then check the box that says apply this to all transitions, and boom, you have all the same transition all the way through. Is that insane? Hey, Foxy, how you doing? Last time I saw you, you were, you could be doing better. Let's put it that way. So here's cinematic. That's just a fade. Color dissolve. That looked pretty. Fog. Yeah, that looked cool. Vaporize looked cool. Another vaporize, a fluid. Just showing you some of them. Fog up. Fog down. Fog left. Fog right. Fog out. Fog in. Ooh, I like fogging in. And then there's pixel. Like, there's so many, but I just wanted to choose a dissolve one. So let's stick with dissolve. There's a lot of distort. There's so... Whoops. I did it. I went crazy there. Meow, who called well. The pie is in my lap. She says meow to Felix. All right, so let's just click down on that. And now we'll just go boop. We'll look at the effect. Wow. That looks really nice. So, good start. But let's be back at the beginning. And now we'll head over to our green thing and let's find a song. Audio from device. We're not going to work as hard at actually finishing the video today because I'm going to show you every little bit I do. So files, boom, and now look at this. Let's go to audio share and let's see if there's a fresh song that I have ready to make some music with. Retro Future 21225. Hey, let's just use this. 118 A minor. Look how easy that was. Now look, there it is. And it's unlike Canva. Canva will only leave your song as long as you have stuff to cover it. But Superimpose V, if you don't have enough clips to cover your entire song, he'll just give you black. Yeah, what's going on with the, why is it, oh no. You guys are scaring me. All right, so let's kind of listen to this. Wow, that actually worked really well. Let's figure out what we want to call this. Anyone got a name for that? Let's call it More Cowbell. So this way, now see, I'd like to, right here, I want to have my, right after it says intro, I'd like to add some text. So let's click plus text layer. So if you click the plus that's at the end, it will add it to the end of the current layer, which is different than using the other plus, this plus. So again, you can add photo, video, you can add a sticker, you can add a text, you can add a shape, an adjustment, you can add from your library, or you can paste something from anywhere. But let's go text, because what we want here. So highlight that text, and now we double tap to edit it. And what did I say we were going to call this? More cowbell, please. That's the name of our song. Boop. Now that's ugly. So what do we do? How do we make this exciting? Well, let's tap it. Tap it. And now underneath you can see animation, preset effects. So we'll just double click this. Boom. So there we go. It says more cowbell, please. And now there's a whole bunch of stuff. Kubrick Lover 1972 and Dirk Remington, if I didn't say hi to you. So now there's device fonts. You can click device fonts. And now look at all this. There's tons of fonts. Bad script. Ooh, I don't hate that. So there's device fonts, right? That's anything that both Jade and I have done shows on how to import new fonts. So you can refer back to any of those. But this is like all the stuff you have in your... I kind of like what we had there. So anyway, and then there's these are the ones that as I'm scrolling right through all of this, you can see all these different kinds of fonts, tons and tons of fonts already, and then custom fonts. What? Download Google Fonts, add fonts from files. Holy moly. So there's already a bunch of custom fonts I added. Now let's just quickly, because you don't need a whole show to learn how to get some fonts. So you can sort them by name, by date, by trending, by popularity. Let's look at trending. Like Gretchen Furven Regular. Let's download that. Boom. Let's just download 2 or 3 of them here. Monomaniac 1. That's pretty cool looking. Let's get that. And Protest Riot. Let's find one more and then we'll get out. Faculty Glyphics. There's some really nice fonts in here. Playwright HR. Ooh, that's really nice looking. Oh, and there's light, extra light, thin. Let's download all of that. Boom. Now we go back to our custom fonts, and now there's new fonts. How easy was that? That was far too easy almost. Let's just try this Playwright and see if it looks good. More cowbell, please. I kind of like that previous font. So all we need to do is, what? Press undo. Click. Now let's move this. As you can see, there are lines that keep it. See that line? So I can make it so center it. And if it's on center, now see, there's a center line each time it's centered. The day I added Comic Sans and Papyrus to Mac OS, off to the races, baby. Oh, geez. Lols. Anyway, let's move this up. Boom. I like that. More cowbell, please. Let's see if we can make it. First, I'm going to just use my fingers. I'm going to make it big. There we go. Woohoo. Now I've made it kind of as big as the, see, now it's halfway. See, it's centered and it's crooked. How easy was that? All right, so while we're in text, whoops. While we're in text now, let's see. Is there, nope, that's not what it is. So let's not do that. Let's add text. Text layer, because we want the text layer to be on top. So this text layer is going to have my, you know, what do I call myself? Dark Leela or whatever, right? DJ Dark. We're going to go DJ Dark. I know, people, I don't make any damn sense sometimes. Okay, let's just look at these. We're going through these files. We want something that's more chunky. That's not half bad. Let's only pick stuff that's chunky. We're moving. This is chunky. It doesn't look right. Ooh, that's kind of cool. We have to, oh yeah. I like that. DJ Dark. And now that's in the center. And let's do, now I'll show you the stuff that's down underneath it. Pete Johns, what an honor to see you, sir. So there's your alignment. You can align it to the center. These are all aligned to the center. You can be left, right, center. So here you go. Fill color. I've just left all this white, but there's fill color, fill style, stroke color, and stroke width. So if you want to, let's go back up. Say we wanted to have an outline. See? There's the outline. It doesn't work so well with a font like this. But I just have 0.01. Why not? So you can outline. All this stuff is right here. Horizontal spacing. I want the horizontal spacing to be a little wider. So it looks more like 2 words. There you go. And your vertical spacing, you can change that. I only do, this show and Friday night, Midnight Chill, those are the ones that are in your time zone, friend. So you can choose so you can even choose a rotation anchor. You can choose that the rotation anchor, which is in the center, as you can see the rotation anchor is this little green hash mark. You can move that by going, let's move this. See, watch it move. See, now if I rotate it, it rotates from here and not from the center. Let's undo those. Undo. Undo. Back. So that's pretty cool. So there's shadow opacity, shadow radius, shadow color, shadow offset, curvature. Wow. So you can curve it up or you can curve it down. What if I just curved it like just that? See, that's just a tiny bit of curve. Nice. So coming out of this text, let's go back up here. Let's move this down just a few. More cowbell, please. DJ Dark. Right. But that's not all. See, I like that. I like the way that comes in. But let's say we want to do something about the animation. Why, we click this, right? I've double clicked. Hey, Jeremy DeShaw. Woohoo! So I've double clicked the box that it's in, and it says more cowbell, please. Actually, how about let's add an exclamation point there. Right? Woohoo! And it should still be centered, or maybe not. So animation right here, click. I clicked the little A, you saw it. So right now there's no animation. Let's say this is what fading it in looks like. So we're in the DJ dark part here. So fade words, fade letters. See, there we go. Oh no, we are in more cowbell, please. Good. So fade letters, wake up. So that's kind of a slide in. Ooh, I kind of like that. Pop in. Letter float. My favorite really is bouncy fall. How about that? Oh, I like bouncy fall. Mega Dave. We will let so that's an in and then an out. Let's just have it fade out. That's nice. Okay, so that seems good for animation of that. Now let's go animate this DJ Dark. What we do, we double clicked it, and then you come over right here and touch this A. Oh, you can't animate a curved text. So why don't we go back down and uncurve it? Because I'd rather have it animated than I would curved. So boop. 0.0. Now click animation and boom. I'm going to have it typewriter. So look, it has words, the whole thing. Maybe, ooh, I like that. Pulse. And we'll make it, so there's a duration. So let's cause the duration to be a little longer. Yeah, that's perfect. And now we need an out animation. Let's have the word sync. Yeah, there we go. Dynamite throw. Good to see us. All right, now let's get ourselves, we've got all that animation ready. So here we have more cowbell, please. Now we're ready to do our first thing. Say this is what you like, right? Boom. So click that export. And we're not ready to export the whole thing, of course, but what we are ready to export is the current frame. Because we would like our current frame, and I'm making it as the highest resolution and a JPEG or a PNG. Let's make it a PNG and let's go save. Boom. Guess what? It's in your photo library. How about that? Or say I wanted to send it now, like I was going to send it. I could send it to a friend to go look at it. I could send it to a drive for someone else to use it. Chicks dig pancakes. I do dig pancakes. I don't know if I'm exactly a chick, but so we've got that. All right, now more cowbell, please. All right, let's move along. So right there where I went. Right there, right? We want something fresh to come in. So here we are. We're right on this. So watch. Right where your cursor is. Click plus. Photo video layer. Let's grab something. What do we got here? Oh, this looks really cool. Let's grab this. This is just a... Now what we want to do, I want to drag it back down because I like it just as neatness. So then you click it. This is something from my own stuff. Depeche Mode vibes, nice. So we transform and then rotate. That looks like the right direction. And then we fill. There you go. Now it's all ready. So let's find a transition to get in. Let's have it glitch in. One of my favorites is this glitch 5. But as you can see, there's all these different glitches. This new one, Genie in and out, that's new. So they're always adding new stuff, and this is free too. MCAT Paranormal. Or we're talking about a big Choco banana boat. So we've got that. And of course, I'm going to use, so here's something, so right here, you're in the clip. The way you get back to the beginning of the clip is this. See? Now you're exactly at the beginning of the clip when you hit the transport button or the end. If you have nothing selected, the transport button will take you all the way to the end. So back here, see, back to the beginning. So here at the beginning, now we're going to show you some animation. So to animate, this is how easy it is. Follow your little cursor up, follow it over to the right-hand side. See the little diamond with the plus? I've just set an animation point. So I'm going to put my opacity I'm going to have that opacity there. So I'm just going to move it forwards gently. See? Wow, that's pretty cool. Now we've got, right, this is about a part way through before the end of the previous clip. Hit another animation point. And as you can see, if you're already on an animation point, instead of saying diamond plus, an empty diamond with a plus, you'll have a full diamond with a minus. So you could just remove that. But let's just, whee. Wow, so here's about half and half. I like that. I think we'll just leave that. Actually, let's go to the end. And by the end, let's have full. And then we'll go back down to this underneath. And we'll dissolve this out. We'll have it vaporize. So let's watch that. Let's watch what we've done. Let's see. It's going to be really cool. Boom. Nice. So let's go to the end of the last clip we've got. And plus, we'll just add a few things and then we're going to work on some transitions. So let's just add some stock footage. I think let's put dancing. The pie is messing with me so hard. Ooh, like this. So, boom. That's nice. Yeah, I like that. So, see if you're right in between, right here, I've got my cursor on it. It's a straight up and down line. That's a transition that's attached to something else. So if you hit that, see over here, this one is diagonal. Diagonal means you've set something good. So we'll let's look for distort. Let's go to distort. And there's pixel. That looks cool. There's hexagon. Pixel zoom. Pixel zoom 2. Nice. Scan. Ooh, that's kind of cool. So scan in all these different directions. Then there's ripple. That's pretty cool. Swirl. Swirl the other direction. Dreamy. Ooh, that looked cool. Morph. Oh, morph is cool. Cylinder. Oh, that's nice. These are new. Turbulence 1. Turbulence 2. Turbulence 3. Oh my gosh, these are awesome. Turbulence 4. I liked Turbulence 4. Equirectangular, those are really cool ones. That's a second one, a third one. Wow, that looks really cool. Yes, these look amazing, and there's more of them than there were before. There's 6 of them now. Then there's bump. Pinch. Stretch. Wow, all these are cool. See, these are not bad at all. Let's go find one. I actually liked Dreamy. Right there. Now let's go to effects. Paul O'Farrell, welcome. The real Justine, except no substitutes. Pardon me. Now we're going to find, this is like preset effects. Okay, we're in where we want to be. Preset effects. Look at all these. Color effects. I'll just pick a couple of them. Wow, look at that. That looks pretty cool. You can make it black and white. You can make it super bright. Uh-oh. So color effects plus. Let's go. Now that's better. See, look at that. That's kind of a cool color effect. But that's not all. So I've added a color effect now. So next, there's a motion effect. I don't want any of those right now, but look at how many of them there are. And then there's colors. So here's like your splash, your green. This would be great for fading from like something natural to something unnatural. Bye. See you later, Camp Chimes. Thank you so much for visiting. Love ya. Love ya, G. So you can vignette it. You can grain it. Gradient. So many cool things. You can do blur stuff. All right. That's enough, kitty. Like chroma zoom. And this will affect the clip. So that, yes, this is all for free. Which is amazing. So right now we're in clip. So we've got the clip selected. So it will give it to the clip. Like say waves. Wow, I really like that actually. It looks like he's kind of, yeah, he's kind of waving. I dig that. Right. So we've just put two cool things. But say you don't think you've got enough craziness for your hang on a second. Let's add. So remember how we do this? Click that little plus right next to it and let's add another photo video layer. Let's go to stock. We'll find some other fun thing. Oh, I like this. Let's see. Oh, I like this 14-second one right here. So all you have to do, and you could actually add several of them, like, see? If I wanted to add all 3, you select them by tapping them, and you unselect them by tapping them again. So let's just add these 2. Boom. Now they're all connected. Look at that. Yeah, see that DJ little spin thing? That looks cool. But I wonder if it would look even cooler if it was like under this. So I did. I threw it under. I threw it under the bus. Now, let's kind of move it. Whoop, there we go. So another way, like transitions in CapCut are so easy and so crazy, and you don't need to do all this stuff. So I am going to, so this one's on top. So what we want to do here is we want to go to the underneath clip, and we want to move the transport here. So as we go up, then we just move to the next one, and here we're going to show you how to split. So split will either, if the part that is highlighted says trim left, trim right. So the part that's highlighted in these is going to get deleted. So that's why you choose split. And now you've got this third split. And now we've got a tiny little bit. And let's make this tiny bit blendable. Let's blend. See, to find what's underneath. Oh my gosh, screen looks amazing. One of these light screen was the best one. So, color dodge. Color dodge. Now let's watch that. Yeah, that was cool. So we want to take and let's make a transition. Let's use a dissolve one. Let's have fog in. Yeah, that was a quick little fog in. And now we're going to find a blend mode for this. So we are in this dancing guy. Multiply, screen. The screen is looking really cool. Maybe hard light. Hard light is, I like hard light. Ooh, difference. Difference is, exclusion is cool here. So soft light. I want something that shows the people. Color dodge is cool, but I think hard light difference was actually the coolest. So now let's transition in. One of the coolest things about Superimpose V is how you can transition in and out of clips that are not connected to other clips. So let's distort this one in. Let's morph it in. Yeah, that looked awesome. So let's hit in and let's see how it looks. What we've been doing. Yeah, this looks cool. Don't confuse people, Clayton, with my name. Sorry. Love you, brother. Now here, let's pick something. I'm going to pick something let's put something at the end, and then we're going to use an adjustment layer instead of a transition. And that's kind of how you will build some of these craziness to go up on top, right? Let's have this, we're going to have the thing go out. Let's just have it blur out. Yeah, it blurred out. That's cool. So right there, now as we choose, we'll choose something new up here on top. Photo video layer. I love Clayton. He's the best. He's so sweet. Let's change from dancing. Let's go. How about let's see if there's any parkour. I love that. Yes. Oh, so this is so cool. So let's choose this one right here because it's the wrong size, right? So as you got this guy, so remember how we do this? Not split, not blend, not opacity, but transform. Let's transform, and all the way to the right, you fill, transform, fill. Who's Phil? Not just by me, my dear. Ninita. So, obviously, we want to see this. So I'm actually, that way you can't see his head. That's cool. Yeah, that looks so cool. So anyway, we want to come in here and this is kind of a boring video, so we want preset effects. Maybe some color effects. Let's get the color to be a lot more bright and interesting. Oop, preset effects. Color. There we go. See how much brighter that color is? There it's blue, but I like the bright. Ooh, that makes it kind of evening-y. Ooh, that's extra bright. Ooh, I love this. Color FX 26. Let's keep Color FX 26. And now, what we want is, here we are at the junction. No! You dressed up to go out and vape, and your vape battery reads 10%. That is sad. All right, so now what we do... So to make something crazy, let's add adjustment layer. Now watch this. I'm going to drag it down. So now what we're going to be able to do something with this adjustment layer. I hear you, Jeremy. Jeremy says, as I'm just starting out in the content creation space, I recently found myself trying to explain why it's so time consuming. I give all the props to you folks that have been entertaining me. Right? Okay, what do we want to put in our adjustment layer? Let's double click and find out. Oh my gosh, so any of these preset effects can go into an adjustment layer, which means you can adjust and it will put it on all the stuff. Not just one layer, but all the layers. This is the coolest. Let's go back and see what our preset effects give us. We've only gone through motion, colors. So now we looked at the blur. There's all the distorts. Here's all the glitches. So distorts. I like, crystal. Crystal 7. That looks awfully cool. Then there's glitches, all these glitches. There's flashes. And then there's style. Heat cam, glow scan. See this glow scan? Now that looks a little bit more like what you might find in a but I don't want it that big. So watch, you can just make it just this big, just as big as a transition. Now watch that. So instead of a transition, because as you notice, this is still straight up and down. Now let's look. Nice. So you could add, and then see the crazy part is, go into this adjustment layer. Let's spread this out. See, we were a bit zoomed in, and now look at this same. This is still the same transition, but you can add another effect. What? Let's posterize that. Now let's go through. See, that's not half bad, guys. It's actually pretty darn cool. So let's come here, because I like right about here where he's coming to the last leap. That's where I'd like to start something else. So here we are. Now you come back to this little arrow, photo, video layer. I'm making this all out of stock pretty much. Let's find some other cool, like maybe some cool parkour kind of thing. Ooh, I love this running on the bridge guy. Let's put this guy in. And once again, he's just like this. I want him underneath, so we'll drag it and it snaps right under. So let's fade. Let's just fade this in. You can't see it, of course, because there's no, right? So once again, remember, here we are in the middle of this bottom clip. We hit the transport, we're back to the beginning, which means we can go up top and split. And when we split, that means we can change and make a blending mode or an opacity. So here, instead of blending mode, let's do an opacity filter again. So here we go. And we're just gonna, let's just take it so that it goes all the way to nothing. So here we are, we're at the end, and now we've done this, and now we choose opacity. So you didn't have to choose it at the beginning. So at 46.6, let's leave that. Now we hop down to the next one, and as you remember, transform all the way to the right to fill. Now let's see. Now you come to the end, and let's make a transition here. Let's glitch it out at this 5 glitch again. See, that's awfully cool. Whoops. Now we'll go back. Watch this. That is awfully cool, right? So cool. I love it. So right again. So we're going to come here. We're going to come to this. We're going to just click. Right, transport. Now we come back to the bottom one, and let's split that. We might not need it split, but we might as well split it so we don't have to mess with it later. Yeah, don't miss a step, right? Yeeks. So let's see, I've showed you animation, I've showed you adjustment layers, I've showed you how to import your music, I've shown you how to find the stock footage. You're almost ready to make your own videos, guys. All you need to do is totally download this. Download this. All right. So we might just throw in a little transition there. Let's use a distort transition. Let's use this Turbulence 4. Yeah, that looks wicked cool. There will only be one. So now we've got our turbulence. Boom, watch this. This thing needs color graded, that's for sure. So let's go to preset effects, back to color. Now remember, I will show you chroma luma key and remove person, which should be fun because you need this if you are doing your stuff. Feisty feather, frosty freak. Okay, I don't like that. I don't like that. Ooh, that actually kind of is okay. Just 4, 5. See, look how the color grading is just like, there's so much choice. And you can actually, ooh, you know what? You want to know what? I have an idea. Let's grab this. We're going to grab this one and see if we can animate it. No, it doesn't look like we can. Oh, I think we can. All right, so see Color Effects Plus. So we open up Color Effects Plus. Now let's go back to the beginning, right? So here we go. Now we add a plus right here, an animation, and we make strength 0. And then as we go along, so we're going to fade it out to black and white is what we're doing here. So we move the transport to the end, we add another animation, and then we turn our strength all the way on. So let's go back and watch what we've done. It's going to gradually drain out the color. See? By the end, he's totally desaturated. Yeah. Doom, 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 doom. All right, let's find something else. Let's find somebody to remove from the... Let's find a photo video. Let's find some people doing something. Oh, we could go back to dancing. Let's pick this guy. Just whatever, right? So we put this, and let's come in here, and what do we do, Oh, look, person mask. Person mask. Masking video. Do not close or switch the app or close the device until masking completes. What? There's a little bit of my gosh. So now we'll put in a transition. Boom. Let's get a shape transition. Squares. Oh, I liked that. Although we might actually need to move this guy up because he's got to be on top, because he's got to be underneath another... Whoops, now he's up there. Squares. So we want to add something under here. Let's add something. Let's add some kind of landscape or outer space. Let's do outer space. Some of the effects are new. They keep adding some. Here, this looks really cool. Yeah, look at that. Now he's just underneath. Let's dissolve him in with a vapor. Oh yes, he's vaporized in. I don't know what to do about the little leg guy. Here once again, you just tap the green dot and it's going to be attached right at the end. Back to stock. Ooh, here we go. That's nice. Whee! See, now he's on top. So let's do something crazy to this guy. We make him look a little bit more. Let's try not preset effects because we've looked at preset effects. Let's look at effects. So you still get preset effects. If you hit effects, you get preset effects and regular effects. Now let's add. So color, here's all the color ones. Selective color, grain, threshold, posterize, colorize, radial gradient, color fill, radial RGB split, color map. That might look really cool. Ooh. Yeah, I don't like it. So if you want to get rid of an effect you've already added, just go like this. Shanky girl. Hello. So just click the garbage can, right? Okay, add effect. So color, then there's masking. So you could make a text mask. You come into your text mask and here's your text. Like, let's see, cowbell. Cowbell. ABC. See? Cowbell. Watch him. He can actually... I could actually make that probably smaller. Yeah, look. See, there's your little color, your text mask right there. Holy moly, is that the coolest or what? Watch. All right, and here's another good place where we want one of those adjustment layer. So I'm going to pop in an adjustment layer. We don't want it to be that big. We want it about here. And then double click that. And once again, let's keep looking at our effects. Blur effects. Min-max spin blur. Oh my God, that looks awesome. And you can, as you see, this app, well, let's switch over real quick and check it, and because we are getting close to the end. I'm just going to look at the history. So last time it was a month ago. Somewhere there should be a... Oh, here we go. Version history. 1 month ago. 3 months ago. 4 months ago. 6 months ago. 7 months ago. 8 months ago. 11 months ago. And there was 3 or 4 of them in 1 month. Then a year, several of them. So it looks like you have quite a bit of, they're constantly doing stuff. Wee-hee. All right, I love this. I've never even seen this adjustment layer before. But wow, it just, so let's just check how, I'm going to pull the adjustment layer down one, just because I like to have my stuff tightened. Okay, watch. Cowbell. That is cool. So I'm going to just, let's glitch out. That's nice. So now, let's go in here and once again, let's go to our adjustment layer. Let's go to the end of our adjustment layer and then come down here and let's split. Split. And let's go look for an effect in here, because we're seeing some cool stuff. So here's our blurs. Here's our distortions. Swirl, bump, pinch, single ripple, ripples, raindrops, waves, equirectangular, squeeze, fractal warp, polar coordinate, stretch pixels, wipe pixels, analog noise, digital noise, split, distort, wave, jitter, random strips, CD scratch, dizzy, scanline, tiles, kaleidoscope. They're adding stuff all the time. Could have used more cowbell. Linear shift map. Crystal. I love this crystal. I use this a lot. Edges, text. So you can add like an electric edge. Let's see if it does anything. Yep, it does. It adds the electric edge around the edge, which isn't that useful, so let's get rid of it. Back to add FX. So you can glassify, roughen edges, threshold edges, shrink edges. Then you stylize. You can glow scan, circle, halftone, pixelate, stained glass, bump map, edge detect, neon glow, glow scan. You can transform things by spinning them, swinging them, bouncing them, randomly moving them, oscillating them, la 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 la. And then you can generate some stuff. What? Let's not do that. Well, let's see. Let's generate some rays. Now, look at their inside. That is cool. Look at that. They're inside the other ones. Definitely don't want that, but let's see. So, whoops, back to preset. We might have missed a preset effect. There we go. So, oh yes, we had many more. There flash style, text shape edges. That's more of those text things. Clone animate. And then here's your chroma and luma keys. There's a blue key, black key, white key. Let's take a black key. Let's get rid of our black. Did we do it? Nope. Add, oops, not add the add effect, add a preset effect. Black key, there we go. Now, so now I think it's removed your black. So we can actually hop in here and let's just move that straight up and see by adding something underneath it. We'll just add this. Wow, watch that. See, the black is gone and now what we've got underneath. So let's find some, let's make a transition here. Let's use a distort cylinder. And we want, so we've got a transition. Now we want a preset effect because I don't like the way that looks. Whoops. So no effects in here. Let's choose a preset effect, like a distortion effect underneath. Yeah, let's grab some kind of polar vortex. Yeah, that looks wicked. See, so what we did, polar coordinated. So what it does is it just sort of makes like a crazy mask thing. What? What's going on over here? Goodbye, all you people. What? Oh, you're quoting the Pink Floyd's The Wall. All right. Laughs. So yeah, so basically you can just continue. What? Let's see, I showed you a person. See if we can find a green screen. Let's get a green screen person. Photo, video, layer, stock, green screen. Green screen. So let's find there's a bunch of green screens in here. Ooh, I like this. So here, okay, of course, you're going to want, once again, we're in here, we want to transform fill. And then I'm just going to pull it down. So I'm just pulling. I like this, wine. And now, whatever we put underneath, first we'll put something underneath. We'll find something. Photo, video, layer. Let's go stock again. And what would we, let's see, text. This is cool. I like this underneath there. Let's throw this girl power. We'll add a transition. I'm all about the transitions. Let's add a jumpy transition. Ooh. So girl power. There we go. And now let's transition this with a distort. A dreamy distort. And now we're here. We need to we need to add an effect. Whoops, not preset effect, guys, but effect. And remember, you can add effects to the whole stack. You can add an adjustment layer to the whole stack. It's insane what you can do. Okay, effects. Add effect. Masking. Here we go. Chroma key. Chroma key. There's our green color. So that should work. It doesn't seem to work. Let's get in here. Now we've got this. That's pretty interesting. That the chroma key doesn't even want to take out the stuff. That's gross. That looks like it might be better. See, it didn't even take out the right green screen. Yeah, that works. I like that because it's just right there. Nice. Honestly, I think that I'm really to the point where I think I've shown you all the things that you really need to make yourself a video, except for one thing, and that is export, baby. Of course, this isn't a full video. I've still got, there's 5 minutes. Well, let's see. I've got 1 minute and 30. So I'm not going to spend all this time doing four more minutes of video. I'm going to go ahead because there's other things I got to do today. And guess what? In about 40 minutes is time for Stay Tuned premiere, followed by the premiere of Thomas Christ's album. Let's go and let's export. So export video. We're going to click that because look at, it's only 720. Most of my stuff I keep at 1080. It's still 30 frames per second and save. And then do not close or switch the app. It will export the entire video. Very cool. Yes, and you don't have to do anything. You will be automatically removed to Thomas's show. So you can move to Thomas's show, and then from there you can grab the you can grab the link to the Stay Tuned premiere. Yeah, I've been on too long. It's about time for me to get out of here. But first, we're going to quickly finish this export. Then I'm going to go into my videos. I'm going to show it to you in my videos. And then we're just going to head on out. Tomorrow I'll be here. I'll be back with my usual midweek live. And of course, I have not posted it yet, but this weekend on Midnight Chill, I'll be doing my mixing madness. I may actually decide to remix my own song this week. All right, we're done. Let's check photos. Photos. There we go. I'll just show to the part where it breaks. It looks like he's on a... It's looking good. Wow. Do you see how like his steps kind of go with the beat? Cowbell. We're going to get to the... Yeah, I know. More cowbell, please. We're almost to the end. We're almost to the dark part. There we are. Sweet. So obviously I'm going to delete that. Nice. So yeah, you can do that. That's all. I paid $0 for all of that. $0. Well, okay. I paid for. I was using Launchpad, so I pay $44 a year for that. But I'd do it anyway. So I'm gonna say bye to you with my face, super quick, and then we're out of here. And I will see you all over at Stay Tuned. Stay tuned for the Stay Tuned. Stay tuned for the Stay Tuned band. Aha! Right on. And like I said, tomorrow, back singing, making music, doing stuff. It's your happiness hack. I'm going to put the Stay Tuned one up, and you'll automatically be moved on to Thomas's. So get both of those and save them. Sweet. My friends, thank you so much. Let me tell you, you guys have earned my big love. And as always, my friends, I hope you have all the peace that you can carry, baby. Thank you so much for learning with me.